Hi, welcome to Happiness channel. Please subscribe and like if you like the video. Hit the bell icon so that you keep getting all the notifications. Today I'll share some tips to make a sunflower painting in easy steps for your own walls. Sunflower brings a lot of positivity into your house and I love it. It looks very happy. That's why I paint it a lot. So here I have used Canson Montwall cellulose paper. It is made out of 100% cotton. It absorbs a lot of water and it is very good for wet on wet technique. That's what I'm using in making this sunflower. You can see I have already wet the paper at first and then I am using different shades of yellow. I'm using lemon yellow first and then I have used Kambuja hue. You can also use cadmium yellow or chrome yellow. I'm using a large brush here, a round large brush, because I'm using a big paper. If it's a small painting, then you can use a small paper suitable to your size. I have first made the lemon yellow petals and then the chrome yellow or the Kambuja hue, the dark yellow petals. Try and give it a little bit of depth of field, or so that you can see you can feel the petals in front and the petals at the back. That's why the color difference, and it also gives you a little bit of 3D effect. Now I'm using orange color, which is the vermilion by name in watercolor. I'm using the Brustro watercolors. You can use Camlin or any watercolors that are available. I'm again making the leaves wet with plain water and then putting the orange in the start so that it spreads and gives you a natural shade or a spread or a hue into the leaves. I like making it a little abstract. I don't make it very defined or line. Those are different ways to make it your style, however you want it. Now you can use a lot of colors. I'm using purple and violet to give it a little bit of depth for the leaves behind, and I'm using a little randomly. It's not a strict plan to make the leaves right alternatively, or it should look natural. It should look a little vibrant and how you find things in the nature. They have a symmetry, but they are not always very geometrical. That makes it boring. Try and make it a little beautiful, natural, and create a flow. I'm using wet on wet technique altogether on these flowers. I have wet the leaves and then I'm using the dark color. I'm even removing the color spread too much with a dry brush. I'm putting water on the paper and then putting the colors. Here I'll let them dry and then work on them. So I put black in concentric circles and then I've put brown and green. Now it has dried up. I'm defining the leaves a little bit because the color has spread almost into each other. And then after defining them, we'll work on the other parts of the flower. Also keep in mind, before starting a painting, what colors will you like to see on the painting. If you are making this painting for your wall specifically, or any particular wall or a place in the house, then keep in mind the color of the wall, what will go best with it. It's your decision. I'm just giving you some tips to make a painting of any flower. Sunflower will look beautiful, so you can try this. Next time we can share some tips for making any other flower, you can write in the comments which one you want to learn. Now I'm using yellow color. Here I have taken lemon yellow, and I have taken thick color on the tip of the brush, and I am putting it all over in the middle of the flower. So that will give you an illusion of the tips of the seeds. And I'm also using black around the center. Just make tips with dots with the brush. Now this blue is on the color wheel opposite of yellow. It looks really beautiful. It will give you a very beautiful contrast on the wall. So I'm using ultramarine blue for the background. And here I am not wetting the surface first. This is wet on dry because I want a little bit more solid color here, and I want it to be dark. Now when you're using wet on wet technique, it tends to spread and it's a little less solid. You can feel when you see a watercolor painting, the colors are melting into each other. That's when it's wet on wet, or you're washed up. So it gives you a very washed look. Here I'm using it on dry paper for the background to give it a more popping look, a popping color, because that will look nice as contrast to the flowers, which are very abstract. Use the brush to your suitability. Do not do any painting which is very small with a very large brush, because generally it happens when you are a beginner, you just see a brush is handy and comfortable, so you try to use the tip for the small places and largely on the large places. That reduces your efficacy. So use different brushes. Get a set of brushes wherein you have some numbers from 0 till 8. So this painting is almost complete now, and it's available on gallerist.in. You can browse through my other work also, and you can buy the paintings there. Thank you for watching. If you want to learn any other flower or any other kind of painting, please put in the comments and I'll make another video for you all. Until then, keep the positive vibes on. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.